So this is how I wash my makeup brushes. I have all my dirty brushes for the week set up here on these canisters. And I like to use baby shampoo, eucalyptus oil, and vinegar. So the eucalyptus oil and the vinegar are actually natural disinfectants. So they actually help keeping the bristles really nice and soft, but they remove all the dirt and all the bacteria from it as well. I have here a towel, so I can actually place all my brushes after I clean them. I also use side soap. If there's any stains left over on my brushes, I can actually use side soap to remove them. And here on the sink, I have a little mat. So this one is from Sigma and it has different textures, as you can see. So depending on the size of the brush and how much product I have in it, I'll be using a different shape here. So I'm now gonna mix the baby shampoo. So depending on how many brushes I have, that'll be kind of the quantity I'll be making of this mixture. There are some other pre-made brush cleaners out there. There's nothing wrong with them, but I just like to use this combination because I do feel like they keep the brushes nice and soft and they tend to take all the stains out of the brushes. As you can see, I have a large amount of white brushes, so I can actually see when they clean. So for me, it's really important to make sure everything is nice and hygienic before using any client. Now I just want to mix the eucalyptus oil, not too much, maybe just like a big spoon, and a splash of vinegar. And now we mix. So when I'm washing, I actually like to separate the brushes based on product. So these brushes here, I know I used cream products on them, so I'm gonna keep them to the side. And I'm gonna keep the ones I use powders to the other side, and the little brushes like these ones, they usually have like waterproof products. I'm just gonna bundle them in a different spot. Okay, so now I have here all my foundation brushes, the brushes I use any cream product. Here I have powders. These ones are more like small brushes or any waterproof products, and I have some sponges. So I have my little mixture here. This is one of the foundation brushes I was using this week. And I'm just gonna dip just the tip of the brush. I don't know if you can see it properly here. And I'm gonna squeeze the excess out. Now you can see a lot of the foundation is already gone. I'm just going to scrub that. And a little bit of water. It's really important that you have your brushes facing down so you don't actually get any water inside the brush. So that can damage the brush and let all the bristles come off. Now, if there's any stain left on the brush, I'll get the side soap. You get this from the supermarket. It's about $2 or something. And I am just going to place here so you can see it. I get a little bit of water and I'll go back to the mat. With the big brushes, I like to use all the different textures because I find that it helps getting all the dirt out of the brush. Just be very gentle, don't push it too hard because you don't want to damage the bristle. And then again, a little bit of water, and then you gently squeeze. And then I can have a look and see if there's any leftover product on the brush. If not, I can just rest on my towel. Okay, so here are all my brushes. They're all nice and clean. And what I need to do now is just get some alcohol and a paper towel, and you need to clean the handles as well. This way you get rid of all the leftover makeup that end up on your handles when you do your makeup.